In 1843, John Brown Bell had an idea to create a newspaper. That newspaper was News of the World. And it lasted the test of time until 2011, when News International decided to close the paper. Throughout its history, it's had some great editors, people like Henry Drake Brewing, Piers Morgan, Andy Coulson, even Derek Jameson, and of course we all know the flaming redhead Rebecca Wade Brooke, or whatever name it is. The newspaper was closed because of what I call corporate phobia. It wasn't closed out of necessity. It was closed because the Murdoch family were afraid. Now, one thing I do know, one of the mistakes made by the family and News International was its changing of allegiance. Remember, the newspapers went from Conservative to Labour, backing Tony Blair, and then backing Conservatives again. Now then, a family and a newspaper that changes allegiance is dangerous, and therefore it was only evident and only a matter of time before the knife, the political knife, had to go in. Well, I'm not going to just sit back and allow a fantastic name to die its death, which is why I formed the company News of the World online, and the guiding principles of that newspaper online will be as follows. We deliver the news. We do not create it, which is another mistake that was made by many of the tabloids. And if you think for one moment that phone hacking is limited to the News of the World, think again, because on the first edition on September the 11th, we're going to expose other newspapers that have been involved with the proof and with the evidence of that there. However, the difference being that we, News of the World, online, will deliver news to those that want to read it. We will not create it. We will not get into a situation where entrapment has to occur simply for the sake of a story. And I specifically blame, of course, and point my finger at the so-called fake Sheikh, because there is only thing that's true about him is that he was fake. And when you have to fake a situation or fake news, then you have an errant policy in the media. So, first edition will be September the 11th. It's already in preparation. There's some great stories. A politician, ex-politician, that has not only lied to certain people, but maybe even lied to his wife. Well, you're going to read about that and many more stories there. And I hope that you will follow us and remember that whatever you read in News of the World online, it will be news delivered. Certainly not news created.